Hello, I'm back. It's 10:02 p.m. Um, well, I didn't do all that much today, but it was around about a little after 2:30. I went and took a shower, and and then I guess it was around 4:30. I was really tired and sleepy and took a nap, but but then I don't think I slept that good during the nap. Then I woke up, it was 6:50 and it was dark outside. So today I kind of panicked and felt like, wow, I feel kind of like I'm starving or something. But I ate the last of the oatmeal today, and I had the last. I thought I had an extra pack, but I guess I had the last of the little microwavable macaroni and cheese, and I had half a can of the canned chicken for dinner, and so I'm slowed down right now. So it's a little after 10 o'clock, and this needs to be my bedtime rather than just me having high anxiety at night and then going to bed at like falling asleep at like, well, actually going to bed at like 1:30 in the morning and then falling asleep, not being able to fall asleep until between 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning. I really hate that, and I'm trying to correct that. So I don't know if my body's catching up from the past days of sleep deprivation, but I'm tired and sleepy right now, and so it seems like, well, at the moment it seemed like the tooth abscess seemed kind of like it flared up, and I believe it was from yesterday and the day before me having noodles, and so that flared up the abscess. Oh yeah, and earlier today, after the oatmeal, I had some canned pineapples as well. Again, eating, only twice today. And, I haven't even been eating heavy lately. And people are talking about preparing and talking about World War III, stock market crash, Russia invading Ukraine, the freedom convoys in Ottawa, Canada, and now they're talking about that they're coming to Washington D.C. and that there'd be like martial law and declared state of emergency and stuff. And people say it's coming to America soon. Be prepared. So, I feel like it's a nightmare for me to be in this predicament. It seems like only the rich or financially well off seem like they can survive this economic collapse in cashless society and the market of beasts. So Um, they have some preppers who act narcissistic and act like as if they're invincible with their prepping. And they more so care about prepping physically, but they don't really promote God or promote Jesus or spiritual prepping. In the spiritual prepping, people compare it to the 5 wise and 5 foolish virgins in the Bible, like the 10 virgins, the parable of the 10 virgins in the Bible. So, but some people are saying that if I can't physically prepare due to being homeless, then just trust in God and He'll provide all your needs. So, people tell me, don't fear. They tell me not to fear. So, but I've been feeling nervous and scared about ending up back on the streets this coming Friday. Each week, I've been living week to week, and it's not guaranteed, begging for help and having to depend on others and stuff like that. And people are their hearts are becoming colder, and they try to justify and defend their evil. And they do it in Jesus' name and profess to be Christian and saved. And it seems like people already in droves are selling out and betraying who was once a friend. They will rather betray you to glorify the system. And so I've heard that a lot of black women are selling out and turning to New Age and witchcraft in order to survive. And that hurt me to see that. I don't know if they're doing this out of financial desperateness and stuff like that. You hear that? Noise harassment. Right when you're speaking the truth, that's when they come by. They either pass by so frequently with the sirens and that or whatever, or they'll attack your heart with the directed energy weapons so bad when you start to really get to speaking the truth. Or they'll try to automatically shut your phone off when you start to speak the truth. They automatically shut your phone off. Or they try to turn my camera off when if I start to speak the truth. But as I said, my ears, the ear infections in both ears is pretty much gone and back to normal. And I really think something simple as ramen noodles would trigger your tooth abscess to flare up. But the tooth is still broken, and I don't have a way to see a dentist. I forgot that I had 2 more boxes of cereal, but the Ezekiel 4 and 9 cereal, I can no longer eat it because, excuse me, it's definitely too hard and crunchy. And I don't have any milk. And even if I did, I really hate soggy cereal. And I have some Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I forgot about that box from the food bank. And I can't eat that because, it's too crunchy. And it will mess up this tooth. Even if I try to chew on this side, it's very hard. Like, one tooth is affecting my chewing ability in my whole entire mouth. So this video won't be that much longer, but before I go, um, I wanted to say that back then the foster mom used to tell me that you're easy prey or you're easy lay. I'm sorry, easy prey or something like that. And people will always describe me as gullible and vulnerable and put myself in a position to be taken advantage of. And the foster mom used to bully, harass, and lecture me and say, people, see, Candy, people prey on weak people like you. So, they had people who pick up, like they were a narcissistic abuser who would bully, harass, and lecture me. And they say, well, I'm not trying to target you, but, and then they single me out and pick on me and condemn me about stuff that is, they don't condemn everybody else in the group for. They'll be like, I'm not trying to target you. I'm not trying to single you out. But then that mental health cognitive behavioral therapist, Carlos Kronberger, when I was in my senior year in high school in foster care, when I would tell him about the bullying and abuse from the kids at school, he would kick back and smile and be like, well, how about that? And then he would say, you have to give people the benefit of the doubt. And then he would say that you think people are out to get you. So mental health is all it is just, I'm going to say, like, effing with your mind. That's all it is. And then poisoning you to death while they're playing all kinds of, a whole bunch of just devils running around. And I'm just thankful every day to be free from psychiatry and the mental health system and the fake IDMR cult that I was forced into. But speaking of the targeting thing, I'm considered a targeted individual, but if somebody just made a YouTube comment and said, I think he was saying something about people target you because of your smart mind, of your intelligent mind, or something like that. I don't remember exactly word for word he said, but before I found out for sure that CCHR in Hollywood was a cult, and I would go to the CCHR, the Psychiatry Museum, that lady, I can't remember her name off my head, but I do remember Richie Etrix, the fake Scientology people at CCHR. Well, that lady, she lied to me and said that they weren't connected, but he said, yes, we are Scientologists. So when he confirmed that, I quit supporting them. But anyway, that lady, I cannot remember her name off the top of my head. But that lady, she was telling me that, she said, people target you because you're smart. And she kind of pretty much victim blamed me when I got raped by the Freemason. And she tried to make it like, you put yourself in position, to get raped or whatever. And then she said, oh, well, we all put ourselves in a position to have things to happen to us every time we step foot outside of our doors. But she kept trying to say, people target you because you're smart. But it seemed like as if they were perps over there and played all kinds of mind games and didn't want me around. But they did me a favor, and they did my soul a favor as well. So, it seems like as if CCHR and Scientology are controlled opposition against psychiatry and mental health and stuff like that. But even though my mental health system is bad and it's fake. So, I didn't do any writing today, but I thought about doing a little bit of writing, but I'm just too sleep deprived and tired to write today. So, I still have not had luck with any job, but oh yeah, this is gonna be longer than I thought. So the what else? People on Indeed.com recently have been acting like they wanted to reach out to me for job offers, and they try to reach out to me for job offers, and then I go and apply and then hear nothing back. They try to make it like you qualify and we're interested in you, and it'd be jobs that's be like $50,000 sales job, 50,000 to $125,000 sales jobs and stuff, and they say, oh, we're interested in you or whatever, and I end up not even hearing anything back. And today, a couple of life insurance or health insurance companies that said that they do remote. I don't even know. I mean, I don't even think that they would even hire me or even consider me. But they reaching out to me, but giving me false hopes and stuff like that. But I feel like, you know, I don't too much care to live off of $50,000 or $100,000 or anything like that. But if that's, if I can get my financial, whatever, past debt paid off, I would love to get to pay off my debts that I owe and stuff like that, like student loan debt and whatever else debt that I had from the past that I had. So, but other than that, I feel like I just wish, I don't even care for anything too extravagant or fancy or big anymore like I used to think. If I can just have a simple, small, individual house, not a connected apartments or anything like that, because with connected apartments and you know how it is, dealing with hotels, motels, and apartments and stuff. But if you have a problem with one hotel or motel, you're not strapped there with horrible neighbors for a whole year, like if you're in an apartment or, so if I had like a single house and just a vehicle to get around and hopefully that can help me stop begging, But I know how the perps, they want to condemn me for begging so much. And they stop me from trying to make my own living. And then they wait till after they betrayed and turn against me to want to make like, if Candy begs so much. And want me to be ashamed of it. Because they bitter and upset. Like, you're stupid for not selling out like we did. So, but next week is supposed to be cold all week, and then Friday or something is supposed to rain, and I really hate having to be needy and dependent and stuff like that, and my disability and certain other issues is hindering me from certain things, but at least I have my short stories. And, I haven't given up on I did temporarily give up on the short stories and, but I've gotten back on it, and I feel like I need all the help I can get. But people have their priorities and certain other, their priorities and what's important to them, It's like I'm tucked away and put on the back burner, and people, want me to just go away. But people care about it. If an animal, if they want to have a cosmetic luxury surgery for their animal and put up a GoFundMe for it, oh, they get all the love and support. So, or an able-bodied man who says that he's homeless gets far more support than a limited abled or disabled woman he can put up a GoFundMe for like $2,000 and then get donations like $200,000. You know, and it's just, I mean, I don't even want $200,000. I don't even need $200,000. But I just need that extra pull or that help out of my situation and get stabilized again. But then again, it's really scary because war and collapse and chaos and stuff, and the system crumbling and failing. Trying to figure out how am I going to survive. So, but I'm going to go for now. I thought that I was just going to talk for 5 quick minutes. I'm sorry. But I'm going to go for now, and thanks for listening. I'll see y'all tomorrow.